Good morning, my people. Good morning, my people. This is chicken, quack, 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 chicken, 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 Queen Bee in the area. Yes, Queen Bee, Queen Bee, Queen Bee. Yeah, so Queen Bee had to go into hiding for a few days because, as you guys can see, social media has not been normal. It has not been normal for the past couple of days. It's nothing but bombs and bullets dropping all over the place. And Queen Bee is no idiot, honey. Let me tell you something. You see, when the heat turn up on social media the way it has, and when the devil is roaming about to find anybody who he can devour, him not devour me. Because at the end of the day, social media is not worth it. Guys, when you see the devil turn up in a social media in the way it has in the past couple of days, guys, be wise. Be very, very wise. Your soul is not worth it. Your sanity is not worth it. Money ain't worth it. None of all that is not worth it. Take cover. Stay underneath the covering of God until it's time when it kind of calm down a little bit. It may calm down for a few days, but I feel it's going to pop off again. But I had to come out and say a little bit about what's been going on. You guys have been seeing what's going on, so I know I don't need to go into deep details, right? But you see the whole saga with Maxine and with Ashanti, don't even get involved, don't even touch it. But I must have this to say. You see, when it comes to people, family and their family business and their family problem and their family casa, you must learn to stay out of it. Stay out of it. Ashanti, you do not know Maxine from your young. You did not grow up with Maxine. You have not been into this family. You don't know our son from birth. You guys did not grow up together or was the best of friends or anything. Maxine brought you into her home and into her family, and that's how you met them. And if casa and problem erupt in the family, you should have stayed far from it. You see that girl Yolanda or whoever she is when she call on your program, immediately you should have shut it down and say, Yolanda, that is Maxine business, that between she and her son, that is between she and her family. Take it to Maxine, call Maxine, uno work that out, but me can't have that on my program. You cannot always look at everything as a way of content and making money. You have to pick and choose and refuse. And you did not refuse. You allow the woman to come on your program and say what she has said. And you sit back and you listen to it and you give her the platform to do so. If you and Maxine was friends, not best of friends enough, but you and Maxine was good associate, and she even take you into her home and welcome you into her family and made you a part of her family. You should at least give her that much loyalty to say no matter what happened, you was not going to entertain that on your program and redirect the woman back to where it needs to go, which is back to Maxine. So you was wrong in that sense to get yourself so deeply involved in these people's family and taking up this her son fight in order to, prove a point to say his mom not taking care of him or whatever. If Maxine decide not to take care of her family and take care of our own son, that's between Maxine and our son and our family. You should not have gotten involved in that. And if you didn't do that, you wouldn't be where you are today, with Maxine have to come out prior the way she did and talk up a bag of things. And enough of the things that Maxine said on our program last night is things that she already had walk and tell other people. So because she told other people prior before this happened, everyone is going to more believe Maxine's story than your story. So I'm saying to this, people, sometime when you see things erupt on social media the way it has, as I said before, sometimes you have to just back up, back off, and just stay out of it and wait till it pass and die down. Especially if it's a serious situation where it can cost people their lives. Because at this point, people talking about GUN, people talking about people getting KILLING. All of that, when you see that, social media right now is a very dangerous place, and you have to take people at their words. You cannot ignore the threats that come at you through social media. We have seen it played out in the past couple months where people are getting killed for what they say on social media. So it is a real thing. It's not fake. It's not to be taken lightly, and people need to learn from this. Learn from this, right? Now, as far as Gracie and Lady V, boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, that was some rubbings you put on. Rubbing. Me say, Lord have mercy. No, sir, me had to definitely take cover for that one day. That was a rubbings. And again, that's between you and Gracie, because everybody know at this point that Gracie at this point appears to not care anymore. It's just like the scenario that I said before, where people just feel like, hey, them not like me anyway. May I lose the followings, may I lose the support, so I don't give two rats ass. So at this point, we're gonna come out and just say anything out of my mouth what I want to say. And the same thing that you said to Chit Chat for her to leave certain things alone. Maybe you should have left that part alone, but I understand. It's your daughter, it was your child, and I know you have said it before, that if anybody come for your children, that is when you will come out of character. And you came out of character for this one, Lady V. OMG. That was some rubbings. But at the end of the day, what did it resolve? It didn't resolve anything, because the same night Gracie came back on our program, and she not only continued to talk about your daughter, but she also put up a video with some man that supposedly be your nephew, which is your daughter's cousin, rubbing her out just the same way. You understand? So it did not resolve anything. Once you say your daughter is grown and she out there doing what she's doing, you're gonna have to expect people to talk and to call her name. And if you're gonna go around and rub everybody that come and talk about your daughter, you're gonna forever be looked upon negatively in the internet trying to defend her. She's grown. Let her defend herself. Let her defend herself, because at the end of the day, all said and done, your daughter's still gonna be out there doing what she wants to do, whether you defend her or not. But I'm a mother also, and I know it's like an immediate reaction to come out and to defend your child. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You understand me? But that day was some rubbings, and do expect some backlash from that. Either you may lose supporters or subscribers, but it will be some form of backlash, because they've never seen you like this before, Lady V, and they always look upon you as the woman of reasoning and the woman of peace and the woman of woman empowerment movement. And last night when you came out and did what you did, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be looking at you differently. So that's all I have to say about that part. Anyway, guys, I'm not here to stay too long. I'm just dipping in a little bit and dipping back out, because social media right now is still not safe. Call me a chicken if you want to, but at the end of the day, my sanity, my spirituality, and my peace of mind is not worth the hot mess that's going on social media today. But Queen Bee just wanted to pop in a little bit, say one and two words, and Queen Bee is out. Have a blessed day, evening, morning, night. All depends on what part of the world you're in today. See ya.